Hello, there's the sun. Denise is checking to see if we're on. We don't know if we're on yet. We want to make sure we're actually broadcasting and we actually have sound, which I've had challenges with doing these kind of broadcasts. Well, that's the old one. Wait, unless I didn't update the titles. No, it should be updated.
Traditional legacy ICE vehicle manufacturers survive transition to full electric and autonomous.
That's on. Okay, we have sound for that?
Let me turn it up.
We're checking for sound before we begin our little discussion.
Yep, we're speaking.
Okay, all right, so we're good to go. Let's talk about this. What is a legacy ICE vehicle manufacturer? Basically, that's anybody that's been in business besides Tesla, because Tesla is the only new automobile manufacturer in like the last 50 years, I'd say, at all. Everyone else is old, right? If you think about it, like we're 51, I'm 51, she's 50. Every other vehicle manufacturer has been around, except for maybe Yugo or something like that. I don't know. Aside from them, everybody's been new, right? Or everybody's been old. Everybody's been around forever. The question is, will they survive? And we just did a video. If you want to go in and take a look at it, you can see we're supercharging now. Take a look at our last live video we just did. We just finished it up, talking about what's going to happen with full self-driving. If we believe full self-driving will work, how it works, which Teslas actually have full self-driving, etc. But the bottom line is that Tesla has a fleet of almost 1 million vehicles that are going to become full self-driving, and they have massive factories to build millions more. They are so far ahead of everyone, it's ridiculous. So the question is, will most legacy ICE vehicle manufacturers, internal combustion engine, diesel or gas, survive? And I say no. I've said this for years now. If you look at some of my videos from I remember making a video when we were driving 3-4 years ago, saying that I think they're almost all going to go out of business. This is what I thought years ago. This was before the ramp up and the rise of Tesla last summer.
Well, what about the ones that already have electric vehicles, like Ford?
Okay, Ford. Let's talk about it. Ford. Which vehicles do they have that they produce that are electric that are capable, by a software download, of full self-driving?
Oh, well,
how many?
They won't have full self-driving.
Right. So this is the reason why. Like, not only are there vehicles which they make, like the Mustang Mach-E, inferior in almost every way to an equivalent Tesla, they don't even offer. They won't even make any promise of level 5 full self-driving. They don't make any promises because they're not going to deliver. They don't have any plans to do any of this stuff. So, and like you think about BMW, they've had one. Who else has had one? GM. They all are similar in the fact that they don't have any plans. Now, I know that in recent years, people have said that Elon Musk is lying. Elon Musk is promising something that's not going to happen for 20 years, if even my lifetime. But I don't believe that stuff. I believe that it's going to work. That's why I bought this car. I think it's going to work in a short period of time. I think it's a software download. I think that, if you've been following Tesla and Elon Musk in the news, they are imminently about to introduce the next level of self-driving software to the vehicles that have purchased the software upgrade like mine. So we're just waiting for it, right? And when it happens, it's going to be a massive, like an exponential leap forward because of the neural network, the fast computing power we have here in the car that goes back to Tesla Central, their central, supercomputer that they've advertised that they have now, one of the biggest and fastest in the world. All this. So what do you think? Can you see Ford going out of business, GM going out of business, Mercedes, BMW? I see all of them going out of business.
Not right away, because there are so many old school people that still aren't going to trust a car to move them around. They're going to want to drive themselves. Just like I work in IT.
But have you seen that change? I mean, over the past 4.5 years since I've owned my car, I remember when I was making videos early on, 4.5 years ago, people were screaming in the comments saying I was going to ruin it for everyone. I can't believe you're letting this car drive by itself, etc., etc. And I don't see these comments anymore.
Well, yeah, the car was doing dangerous things a couple of years ago. It's gotten a lot better, but still not everyone is going to trust it. I don't like autopilot. I like to drive manually. And I think a lot of generations of people are probably going to feel the same as I do. They're going to keep buying ICE cars. They like electric cars, but they're not going to buy them for the self-driving. They're buying them for the environment.
Okay, but don't you think, like, we talked about this too. All the little kids are obsessed with Tesla. They make their parents buy all these cars. They want to go by the Tesla showroom or the store or whatever it is, service center. And sorry, I'm making all this noise. This is not regular plastic, by the way. This is recyclable from Green Fair.
Disintegrates.
Anyway,
just like kids are telling their parents to go vegan, but it's not going to happen overnight.
But don't you think this technology adoptions are happening faster and faster, especially since we're all connected, especially since computers are faster? Look at this phone. I'm broadcasting to like 12 different platforms. Hopefully it's working now and you got sound from me, but
technology is faster, yeah, but humans are still slow to adapt to change and to change tradition. They're still going to want the BMW because their parents always wanted.
Okay, well, look in our lifetime. What's happened to Pontiac, Buick? Brands like this. Their customers got all old. They stopped Oldsmobile. Where are their customers? They're all dead now, right? I mean, they weren't. Those companies weren't building for the next generation of people. Do you think, like, of the legacy ICE manufacturers, are they building for the next generation of customer? That's the question.
No.
No, not at all.
Well, yeah, they are, because Chevy has the Volt.
Well, look at BMW. You worship BMW. I see so much jokes online about BMW and their kidney grills and their massive and everyone says that they're like the ugliest things ever. Like they have nothing new. They have no new ideas. They're just expanding off of traditional old ideas, and they have nothing new.
I thought they had an electric car.
They do, but they have these ugly kidney grills on them now that people are just, it's like the joke of the internet. BMW used to be like a serious, I don't know, contender. The ultimate driving machine?
They'll change the styling. I still don't
To what? What are they going to have now?
The old grill. The grill that they had in 2013 and older.
Okay.
That looks nice.
Well, anyway, so you think a lot of these people are going to survive then? Because I think that most all of them will be gone. Because look at the scale of Tesla. Look at the massive factories. Do you think Elon Musk is building these big factories because he thinks that Tesla's going to remain the same, selling like close to 1 million cars a year like they do now? I think he knows they're going to be building millions and millions and millions of cars a year. And where are they going to get that market share from? They're going to take it from other people.
But he keeps making them more expensive and making you pay for everything, like charging and internet and
yes,
music.
Early adopters get the benefits. Yes, but it's okay. They've got all the data. They've got all the robots on the car on the roads, right? Robotaxis. Who else has all the robotaxis? Nobody.
But I don't necessarily want a robotaxi. I have you.
Yeah, well, you won't need me after a while. I'll become obsolete. You just need a Tesla at that point, or you don't even need to own one. You just hail one.
I might not even have a commute to the office.
Yeah, I think most people are moving to remote work. It's not going to be the same paradigm as it's been in the past. So, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Obviously, Denise and I don't agree on that. She seems to think BMW will be around forever. I have a feeling that as long as I've known you, I've told you their days are numbered, and I think that they're getting closer and closer to bankruptcy every day that passes. That's my take on that.
Hopefully, they have some savings.
I think as you point out, their savings will be burned through. It's an expensive business to be in. As you point out, their customers are aging. They will be a small niche market at best, and I'm talking about everyone. BMW, Mercedes, GM, Ford, anyone else that's left.
What about Toyota?
Yeah, Toyota, a niche market. They make, I said that to others, they make fine quality ICE vehicles, and I own 2 other Toyotas.
Hybrids.
Right, ICE, internal combustion, right. They make fine quality ICE vehicles, but unfortunately that is not the future. And they have waited way too long to try to transition to battery electric vehicles. And I think that and I guess I'm basing all this, there's another charger, on the fact that Elon Musk is like the most competitive person in the world. That's the other thing. You might think, oh yeah, he let his patents go, anybody can take them. But he's building these factories that are bigger than anything else out there. Why is he doing that? To build all the robots to take over the world with all the data and everything, right? That's what I think. Denise may not agree.
Well, he also thinks we're going to live on Mars, too. So maybe he's building those factories a little too big. Who knows?
Well, if you're going to build all the spacecraft parts to send everything out, reusable rockets and stuff like that. So anyway, that's it. That's what I think. Let me know what you think. And July 2021, we'll see how if my predictions come true or not. But like I said, I've been saying this for years. This is nothing new. I just want to reiterate it because I feel like we're at a point now of reflection where this is going to take place, and Tesla stock, although this is not financial advice, it's going to take off even more than it ever has because it's going to leave everybody else in the dust. That's what I think.
We'll see.
We'll see.